Good afternoon, family. I was just up here thinking. In fact, I was just reading some scriptures regarding Yeshua, who the world called Jesus. And I was just questioning myself. And the first question I had was, what was Yeshua's purpose? Why was he sent to the world specifically? Now, I'm not saying others can't be saved due to his death, but what I am saying, what the scripture shows, is that Yeshua was sent by the Father for a purpose, and then you would have to ask, what was that purpose? And we know that Yeshua says that he come to do the Father's will, and his Father's will is his will, basically. And I do nothing except by the Father. So I just wanted to share a couple of scriptures. It's just food for thought, and I think it's something that we all really need to question ourselves and then look to the scriptures for the answer. So I want to go to Matthew's 15:24. And Matthew 15:24 says, "But he answered and said, I am not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." Okay. He even also tells us in John 8:42 what his purpose was, or who sent him. So let's go to John 8:42. And John 8:42 says, Yeshua said unto them, talking to his disciples, "If Elohim were your father, ye would love me, for I proceeded forth and came from Elohim. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me." So there again, he's telling you who sent him. The Father sent him. What did the Father send him to do? He came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So if he said he came for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, to get them in line, then that's who sent. The Father sent him to do his will, the Father's will, because he said he do not his will but the Father's. Then also we can go to John 17:21 through 26. So let's go to John 17:21 through 26. It says 21. Oh, let me start at 20. John 17, verse 20. "Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which I shall believe, that shall believe on me through their word, that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us, that the world may believe that thou hast sent me. And the glory which thou givest me I have given them, that they may be one even as we are one, I in them and thou in me, and that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that thou hast sent me and hast loved them as thou hast loved me." 24. "Father, I will that they also, whom thou hast given me, be with me where I am, that they may behold my glory, which thou hast given me, for thou lovest me before the foundation of the world. O righteous Father." 25. "The world has not known thee, but I have known thee, and these have known that thou hast sent me. I have declared unto them thy name, and will declare it, that the love wherewith thou hast loved me may be in them, and I in them." So there you go. He was talking to the disciples, and not only the disciples, goes on to say in there that he was also talking to those who would believe also, but he was specifically talking to his disciples. So anyways, that was John 17:21 to 27. It says that Yeshua, who the Father sent him to, in John 17:21-26. This was his mission until his death. And Caiaphas even spoke of the house of Judah. That was in John 11:49-52. So if he was sent to his people, and his ultimate end was his death, Caiaphas in John 11:49-52 would tell you this. So I'm going to John 11, and this is during the time of his crucifixion, and this was Caiaphas' words regarding Yeshua, regarding the nation of Judah and the nation of Israel, those who were scattered. So in John 11:49 it says, "And one of them named Caiaphas, being the high priest, that same year said unto them, Ye know nothing at all, nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not. One man died for the nation, not nations." 51, "And this spake he not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Yeshua should die for that nation." It didn't say nations, it's talking about the nation of the Jews, of Judah, the nation of Judah, the southern kingdom. "And not for that nation only, but that also he should gather together in one the children of God that was scattered abroad." So that was the northern kingdom that was scattered abroad. And then it says 49 scattered abroad, 52, let's do 52. So we see that Caiaphas even know who Yeshua was dying for. And it was the death for them was to restore them back the kingdom as ruler in the new righteous kingdom. Now we can go to Acts 1:6. Let's go to Acts 1:6. Acts 1:6 says, and even the disciples in Acts 1:6 believed Yeshua was there to restore the kingdom back to them. They knew he came for them. They knew he came for them, because this is what they said. Acts 1:6. It says, "When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, Yeshua, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?" So we know that the kingdom belongs to Israel. We know that the kingdom is going to be ruled by Israel in righteousness. Now, I'm not saying that others cannot be saved, because I believe that those who call on his name, those who call on the Father's name and keep the covenant or the commandments will be saved. We can even look at Exodus. When Moses went to deliver Israel from the Egyptian, who did the Father send Moses to deliver? Did he send them to deliver everybody in Egypt? No, he sent Moses to deliver Israel out of Egypt. And after they were delivered, there were other nations wanted to go along with the children of Israel, and the Most High made it very clear that they had to keep the covenant, and they would be strangers and sojourners. So we know that there would be others in the kingdom. But God has not forgotten his people. He still have a plan for them to rule in righteousness. That was from the beginning, and it's going to be until the end. He's not going to change in between. So in saying that, I say shalom.